So, with the World Cup starting later this week, which I'm absolutely buzzing for, by the way, I decided I'm going to hop on FIFA 23. I'm going to simulate the entire World Cup to see who FIFA predicts the winner to be. Now, in FIFA, absolutely anything could happen. Although it's unlikely, Australia could make it to the final. Look, FIFA's a bad game, but it's not that bad. I don't think we'll be seeing any lower ranked sides in the final. We'll probably just see France, Brazil. But, let's see how it goes. I decided to take control of one team in every group. There they are. I've taken control of the Aussies in Group D. Let's hope they can get the job done. But I'll be making no lineup changes, absolutely nothing. I will just be simulating this and seeing how it goes. And by the way, just get ready for an absolutely huge World Cup here on UCATT FC. There will be so much content coming out. Here we go. Oh. What an anthem. Welcome to the Middle East. It's the World Cup in 45-degree heat. Duh. I think it's actually the winter in Qatar at the moment. But here we go. Let's go. England versus Iran is our first match. I'll be streaming this in real life, so make sure you tune in. Here we go. England-Iran. You expect England to get the job done, even under Gareth Southgate, and England with the 3-1 win. A brace from Mason Mount. A missed penalty by Iran. Iran actually struck early with the 14th minute goal, but Harry Kane with the cherry on top in the 81st minute. And Wales beat USA 2-1, which puts England and Wales on top of Group B, leaving US and Iran in 3rd and 4th. Senegal versus Netherlands. Let's see how this goes. I'd love Senegal to get through this group, even on top, and they've got a good result against the Dutch. Steven Bergwijn struck early for the Netherlands, but Diallo with the 53rd minute goal to equalise it. Argentina versus Saudi Arabia, Messi's last World Cup. If Argentina stuff this up, then they deserve to lose the whole tournament, to be brutally honest. Saudi Arabia, Argentina, and oh my goodness! And Saudi actually took the lead. It took Messi to equalise in the 59th minute. That is absolutely huge for the Saudis. And imagine Argentina bowing in the group stages. Everyone in that group drew there. Mexico, Poland, Argentina, Saudi. And I tell you what, Mexico and Poland both missed big chances there by taking a point each. That is really, really big. Now, France, Australia. If we win this, I might... Oh, come on. I mean, look... The midfield of Kante, Chouameni and Griezmann versus Jackson Irvine, Aaron Moy and Krstić. Jesus Lord. They've got Benzema and Mbappe up top. We've got Jamie McLaren. This could be bad. You wouldn't believe it. You simply couldn't write it. It's a Craig Goodwin hat-trick. He leads the Golden Boot in the World Cup. And it's Varane and Mbappe who can't get the job done for the French. France 2, Australia 3. And Denmark topped the group by beating Tunisia 2-0 there. But oh my god, that is absolutely wicked. Could they do the impossible? Could they make it to the knockouts for only the second time in World Cup history? First time since 2006. Here we go. Belgium versus Canada. I'd love Canada to get the job done. I reckon they're going to be a real dark horse in this World Cup, Canada. And they're going to get the job done over Belgium with a Jonathan David brace. Lukaku's goal wasn't enough. And these upsets are turning the FIFA World Cup on its head. Croatia narrowly get past Morocco 3-2. Now it is Spain versus Costa Rica. Can Spain get the job done here? And they can't. Costa Rica pinch a point. Olmo and Morata with the goals for the Spanish. Brian with an 82nd minute goal for Costa Rica. And now it is Germany versus Japan. The World War II derby. I can't say that. Here we go. Germany versus Japan. And a high-scoring thriller. This would be a great game to watch in real life. But Timo Werner scores 4 goals. Oh my god. Timo Werner scores 4 goals, and it's a 4-2 win for Germany. That is absolutely ridiculous, to be honest. I mean, just quickly, Group A is looking spicy. The Netherlands have picked up 2 draws, and it is Senegal and Ecuador topping Group A. That is absolutely massive. England versus USA. I tell you what, you wouldn't want to be on Twitter as an Englishman if you lose this. And 2-2, they pinch a point, the US. It's Declan Rice and Harry Kane with the goals, and Christian Pulisic struck early, but Zimmerman with the goal in the 61st. By the way, just quickly, how bloody nice is this Australia shirt? Oh my god, this is the best World Cup shirt we've had ever, I will almost say. I mean, you can always go on about some of the old nostalgic shirts we've had, but this is lovely. Anyway, Australia, Tunisia, can we pick up 2 wins to top Group D? We lose to Tunisia. It's a goal from Jamie McLaren, but an 89th minute winner for Tunisia breaks the Australian hearts. We slip to second in the group. France lose to Denmark 3-2. France are bottoming the group, and the World Cup curse is coming. The World Cup curse is coming. It's Denmark, Australia, Tunisia, France. We've got one more game. That will be against Denmark, and Tunisia have France. So, yeah, we'll just, if France win, we just need a draw against Denmark to go through. Oh, this could be absolutely huge. And Argentina 2-0 over Mexico. It's a Lionel Messi brace in his last World Cup. He's going to look to have a memorable tournament as Poland top the group with Argentina, then Mexico and Saudi Arabia. Morocco versus Belgium here. And Belgium, the 3-0 win through Carrasco, Tielemans and Lukaku. Oh, Germany versus Spain. World Cup matches do not get much bigger than this. Germany, Spain. Here we go. It's 1-1. Timo Werner with his 5th goal of the tournament in 2 games, but it's Alvaro Morata with the 86th minute equaliser for the Spanish. But Costa Rica are in 2nd place in that group. Costa Rica. And just a quick recap, in case you don't know how Costa Rica qualified, they had to play New Zealand in a playoff game. New Zealand outplayed them the whole game, and Costa Rica got through on a very lucky penalties. Imagine they kept through their group. Switzerland, Brazil. I'm expecting no problems here for the Brazilians as, it's Fred the Red. Fred for United gets the 2nd minute goal. But Embolo and Brazil drop points to Switzerland. This is what FIFA does here. Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, Cameroon in those group rankings. Uruguay versus Portugal. How good would this be? Uruguay, Portugal. What a contest this would be. And it's 2-2. Lives up to the expectations. A Cristiano Ronaldo brace in his expected final World Cup. And South Korea top the group beating Ghana. Korea, Portugal, Uruguay, Ghana. Oh no. And Uruguay would have to pull up a masterclass in their final group stage contest. Oh my god. Let's quickly take a look at the standings here after 2 games each. We've got Senegal, Ecuador, Netherlands, Qatar. So we're going into the final match day here. Senegal, Ecuador, Netherlands 3rd, Qatar 4th. The Netherlands have Qatar. So you think the Netherlands win that, they'll go on to 5 points. Senegal and Ecuador play each other. So, basically, if Senegal and Ecuador draw and Netherlands win, it will go down to goal difference. If one of them win, Netherlands just need to win and they're through. So that'll be really tough. England, anything's up for grabs in this group as well. England, Wales, Iran, US. Anything could happen there. Group C, we've got Poland, Argentina. Should go through on goal difference. You'd probably think that'll be the final standings with goal difference. Group D, this is huge. Denmark, Australia, Tunisia, France. The 2018 World Cup winners. France played Tunisia, Australia played Denmark. This will be a huge game to watch out on. Germany, Costa Rica, Spain, Japan. Spain have Japan. Germany have Costa Rica. So we will be rooting for Costa Rica in this contest, to say the least. And we'll also be rooting for Japan. Group F, Croatia, Canada, Belgium, Morocco. These upsets. Oh my god. Brazil, Switzerland, Serbia, Cameroon. Anything could happen there except Brazil and Switzerland. One of Brazil and Switzerland are through. Serbia could still knock one of them out. As South Korea top the group. Portugal, Uruguay, and Ghana are officially out of the competition. So we've got a real tight match day 3 going on here in the group stage of the World Cup. Netherlands, Qatar. You'd think the Netherlands win this. Auto replace. Netherlands, Qatar. And the Dutch get a 3-0 win through Memphis Depay and Bergwijn with the brace, which means final standings, Senegal and Netherlands go through. Ecuador are knocked out due to a heartbreaking Senegal goal. That's real unfortunate. England versus Wales. You think England go through here. You never know what could happen in this game, though. England, Wales, 1-1. And Harry Kane misses a 67th minute penalty to put them up. But it was Kane with the goal. Wales struck early in the 3rd minute, which means Iran top the group with England finishing 2nd, just. Iran top the group. Oh my god. Iran, England, and Wales and the USA are knocked out. How tight is that? Australia versus Denmark. Please, for the love of... Oh, Aaron Moy's got a red card. Aaron Moy's got a red card, which means we're going to a midfield of Delaney, Eriksson, and Højbjerg with no Aaron Moy. Here we go. We need to win. Fucking hell. Well... yeah, it was always going to go like that, wasn't it? Jamie McLaren gets a goal. No! Tunisia! Tunisia go through. What? Denmark and Tunisia. Australia third in a respectable tournament. But France fourth. France are out. The World Cup curse continues. But Australia won't be going through to their second ever knockout stages. Oh my God. Now it's Poland versus Argentina. This is the top two in the group. What's going to happen here? Poland, Argentina, and Poland, Argentina share the points. Lazaro Martinez and Messi with the goals, which means it'll be Poland and Argentina going through, Mexico and Saudi Arabia being knocked out. But Poland top that group. A few toppings of the group we weren't expecting. Now it's Croatia against Belgium. What happens here between Croatia and Belgium? And it will be a Croatia victory 2-1, which means I believe Belgium are out of the World Cup. Belgium are out of the World Cup. It's Croatia and Canada going through. And to be brutally honest, as good as a team as I see Belgium, I could see this happening. I could really see this happening. I think Canada have such an exciting team, and Croatia just have that veteran experience at the World Cup, obviously going to the semi-finals, or no, the final, as a matter of fact, in 2018. Costa Rica, Germany. I would be shocked if Costa Rica win this, to be honest. I'd give them no chance. Germany 2-1 though, they had a chance. Gnabry and Werner with the goals. I think Timo Werner's actually leading the golden boot here, but Germany topped the group easily. With Spain getting through against Costa Rica on goal difference, with Japan going bottom in the group. Japan, Spain now. Okay, so there's actually a game to play. So whoever wins this goes through. Oh my God, whoever wins this goes through. Come on, Japan. Oh no, who's suspended? Oh, Spain's goalkeeper's out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Oh. 1-1. What does that mean? Spain are through. Fuck. Oh, it was so close from Costa Rica and Japan, but Germany and Spain go through. That's annoying. Now, South Korea, who topped the group against Portugal. Come on, South Korea. I want these upsets to keep on rolling. And Portugal win 3-2. Bruno Fernandes with the winner, as well as goals from Diogo Jota and Bernardo Silva. So the Premier League getting some good representation there. Portugal end up top of the group with South Korea, Uruguay knocked out, and Ghana finishing with 0 points in the tournament going out. And now it is Cameroon versus Brazil. You would give Cameroon absolutely zero chance here, you'd say. And Brazil with a 2-1 win. Neymar and Vinicius Jr. Which means it goes Brazil, Switzerland, and Serbia and Cameroon knocked down. That's an underwhelming tournament from Cameroon. I could be expecting a little bit more from them. Okay, let's have a look at our round of 16 fixtures now. It's going to be Senegal versus England, Poland versus Tunisia, Denmark, Argentina. I could see Messi being knocked out here. I see Denmark going deep into the competition. Iran, Netherlands. You'd think Netherlands win that. Germany versus Canada. That could be a recipe for an upset. Brazil versus South Korea. I see Brazil winning that. Spain, Croatia. What a contest. And Portugal versus Switzerland. I see the Portuguese winning that one. But here we go. Senegal versus England. What happens here? It is going to be, can Senegal get the upset in the round of 16? They can! And Senegal beat England 3-1. Sadio Mane is out of the World Cup in real life, but he scores a hat-trick to send his country to the World Cup quarterfinals. Senegal knock England out in the round of 16. That is absolutely huge. And now, here is the bracket. It will be, oh look at all these, that's going to be Senegal versus Poland, as Poland beat Tunisia 2-0. And now Denmark versus Argentina. It's going to be, I could see an upset here. Messi going out. Denmark win, and Messi's out of the World Cup in the round of 16. Lo Celso scores, and that is the end for Lionel Messi in World Cups. It's a sad day, but Denmark are into the quarterfinals of the World Cup. This is actually mildly realistic. I could definitely see Denmark going through here. Which means it will be Denmark versus either Iran or Netherlands. And here we go. Iran versus Netherlands. If Iran win this, the system's fucked. And what's happened here? Netherlands have 2 red cards for Memphis Depay and Frenkie de Jong. That is absolutely ridiculous. Can Iran cause an upset with these 2 red cards? They can't. Very close though. Nathan Ake, Berghuis and Klaassen with the goals. But Iran had a good shot at it with those 2 Dutch red cards. But there we go. The Dutch are through to the World Cup quarterfinals to take on Denmark. Senegal versus Poland and Denmark versus the Netherlands. And now it's going to be Germany versus Canada in the round of 16. I really see the Canadians winning this. They will! Another upset. Another upset. Thomas Muller scored the late goal, but Canada controlled most of the game, leading 2-0 for most of it. Alphonso Davies and Miller with the goals for Canada, as they are through to the World Cup quarterfinals now. This World Cup is panning out absolutely ridiculously here. And Canada beat Germany, but Canada will have to play the winners of Brazil and South Korea, and you'd probably say Brazil will go through there. Brazil versus South. If South Korea win this, I don't even know what to say, because Argentina are out. I predicted either Argentina or Brazil to win the tournament. So if South Korea win, my predictions are, okay, Brazil win 3-0. Rafinha brace, Neymar goal. Pretty realistic for once. Which means the World Cup quarterfinals will take place there between Canada and Brazil. And now in the other games, it is Croatia versus Spain and Portugal against Switzerland. Here we go, Croatia against Spain. We have, oh no, what's happened here? Who is out? Jordi Alba is injured and out of the contest against Croatia. This could provide the Croatian wingers to attack, but it's going to be Morata, who's close to leading the Golden Boot, who sends Croatia through with the 2-1... Sorry, sends Spain through with the 2-1 victory. And with Germany now out, I thought Timo Werner was probably going to win the Golden Boot, but no, Germany are out here. So now Spain will play the winner of Portugal and Switzerland. You'd probably think it will be Portugal, but let's see. Can the Swiss upset Ronaldo in his final World Cup? Will we see no Ronaldo or Messi in the quarterfinals? We won't, and Switzerland win 3-1. Rafael scores, and Messi and Ronaldo are both out in the round of 16 in their final World Cups. That is just absolutely devastating. Although Ronaldo has caused carnage at my club in the last week or so. But quarterfinal fixtures are here: Senegal versus Poland, Denmark versus Netherlands, Canada versus Brazil, and Spain versus Switzerland. And here we go, Netherlands versus Denmark. This could go absolutely either way in my opinion. Will the Danish go to a semi-final? They will! And the Danish are through. Braithwaite and Christian Eriksen with the goals. Bergwijn the late goal. Couldn't pinch it back for the Dutch. But Denmark are World Cup semi-finalists, which I completely see happening. They are my dark horse prediction of the tournament. Oh my goodness. The Danish are through to take on Poland in the semi-finals. Let me repeat. Either Poland or Denmark will be going to the World Cup final. Oh my god. That is absolutely absurd. Now it is going to be Spain and Switzerland. You'd think the Spanish get through here. I'm not expecting any upsets, although Jordi Alba is still out. Jordi Alba is still out. And it will create some problems with Switzerland winning in extra time with a 116th minute winner. 2-1 Switzerland. They are into the World Cup semi-final. They'll probably have to take on Brazil though, which isn't an easy task by any means. I mean, this World Cup, if this happens in real life, it would be, I mean, not borderline absurd, it would be absurd. Now Canada and Brazil. Can the Canadians pull through? Can they pull through? They can't, but they send it to penalties. And Brazil go through on penalties. It was Neymar, Fabinho, and Rafinha that scored. Paqueta missed. The West Ham midfielder, but Vinny Jr. scored the winning penalty. Canada missed their first two penalties. They did that to themselves there, as Brazil wins 4-3 on pens. Which means the World Cup semi-finals, it's going to be Poland versus Denmark. And it's going to be Brazil versus Switzerland. Imagine this happens. It would just be so absurd. The World Cup semi-finals, Denmark are through to the World Cup final on penalties. They beat Poland 4-3 on penalties, and I would lose all faith in FIFA if Brazil lose this. Let me just say, Switzerland can't beat Brazil. I'm sorry, they can't. And they don't. Brazil win in extra time, though. They've sent it to extra time. It's Neymar in the 103rd minute who sends Brazil to the World Cup final. And in the World Cup final for 2022, it is going to be Brazil and Denmark in the World Cup final. This would be a great World Cup final, in my opinion. The third place playoff will be between Poland and Switzerland. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my. Here we go. So the third place playoff, Switzerland take third place in the World Cup. I mean, dark horses to say the least, imagine. But the real dark horse would be if Denmark somehow win this. Which would just, I mean, I can't even imagine it. Here we go. The World Cup is going to Brazil. Brazil win on penalties. Denmark have taken it to the absolute edge with the 1-1 draw. Dolberg struck first, Danilo, and then both teams probably parked the bus in the second half. Extra time went feisty. And Neymar missed his penalty, which gave the Danish a chance. Dolberg scored. Fabinho scored. Braithwaite scored. Rafinha missed again. So Denmark were up 3-1 in the penalty shootout. And they lost 4-3. They missed 3 straight penalties. That is absolutely unforgivable. As Casemiro, the winning penalty. Brentford player Norgard missed the potential equaliser. But Brazil beat Denmark on penalties in a World Cup final. FIFA predicts. Let's now have a look. The Golden Boot is a tie. The Golden Boot is a joint Golden Boot between Senegal's Sadio Mane and Germany's Timo Werner. And that's great to see. Although, I don't know if either of them are actually playing in the World Cup. Neymar comes in second. Messi comes in third alongside Lewandowski, Morata, Kramaric, Mbolo, Bergwijn, Minamino, Vega, and Skov Olsen. How many of the Australians? I want to see. I believe Craig Goodwin would probably be our top scorer. He scored a hat-trick, and Goodwin comes in, you know what? Craig Goodwin comes in, 1, 2, 3, 4. He comes in tied 4th in the Golden Boot. Great work, Craig Goodwin. And assists, Christian Eriksen made the World Cup final. The midfield maestro, to say the least. No Australians there. Clean sheets, Chesney was the only player to keep 2 clean sheets. Yellow card, Aaron Moy comes first. Aaron. And red cards of Benzema, Guehi, Sakai, Ake, and Frankie de Jong. So that is the FIFA World Cup stats.